Okay, for this exercise, you're going to need a magic circle. So just pop it to the side to begin with, and we'll bring our knees into a bent position. Hands are just hooking underneath the thighs, coming up onto your sit bones. Those are the bony protrusions between your bum cheeks. Sitting nice and tall, take a breath. On an exhale, think of lifting the pelvic floor muscles up toward your belly button and then pressing your belly button toward your spine while you tuck the tail and wrap the sit bones. Finding yourself into this nice C curve position. And then inhale, come up. Exhale, lifting the pelvic floor muscles, pressing the belly button toward the spine as you hollow hug the organs up toward the rib cage. And feel that nice stretch in your back as your belly is energetically engaged. And then inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lift the pelvic floor, almost like lifting your bladder up toward your belly button. And then press your belly button toward the spine, hollowing out the belly cavity. And feel that nice rounded shape. Inhale, lengthen. Last one, lifting the pelvic floor muscles, or think of lifting the bladder upwards and then pressing the belly button toward the spine as your chin drops and you feel the stretch in your back as your belly is hollowing out. And then coming up nice and tall. Now we'll add the circle. Circle's going to go in front of us this time. We're actively pressing mostly with the pinky edge side of the finger. So we'll find that same sensation, but now we have the circle. So sitting up nice and tall, just float your arms up. The circle's just hanging out in between those hands. Energetically allow your legs to stay in that nice narrow parallel. We don't want them flopping open. The way I do that is I press into my feet, sit on top of my sit bones, energy through the crown of the head. Exhale, I think of lifting the pelvic floor muscles or lifting the bladder upwards, pushing my belly button toward my spine, hollowing out the belly cavity as I feel that nice spine stretch as my tail tucks. I actively start to press into the outside of the magic circle with my pinky. I'm rolling down, and then coming back up. Scoop, 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 scoop the belly, and then find the length. Okay? We'll do that 4 more times. Each time we'll reset. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale. Lift the pelvic floor muscles. Belly draws in. It presses back toward the spine as you hollow out the belly cavity. Tuck your tail, wrap the sit bones. Press into the pinky edge side of the circle, and then come back up. And then lengthen. Exhale, lifting the pelvic floor muscles. Belly draws up, and then we press the belly button back as we wrap the sit bones and tuck the tail. We come down a little bit, and then we come back up and lengthen. Exhale, lift the pelvic floor muscles. Belly draws in, it swoops back. Press into the magic circle. We come on down, and then reach. Lengthen tall. Exhale, lift the pelvic floor muscles. Scoop your belly in, hollow the belly cavity up, up, up as you tuck the tail, rounding down, and then coming up, 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 up. And lengthen. Last one. Exhale, lift the pelvic floor muscles. Belly draws in, it hollows, hollows, hollows. Tuck the tail, and then press into the magic circle, going all the way down. Find your spine, find each vertebra. And then reach your hands overhead. Inhale. Exhale, hollow your belly as you lift your head. Scoop your belly in and up. Press into your feet. And then squeeze into the magic circle. And lengthen nice and tall. I'm going to move slightly forward. We'll do 3 more, just like this. Inhale. Exhale, lift the pelvic floor muscles. Belly draws in. Scoops toward the spine. Feel that nice C-curve sensation. Press into the pinky edge side of your finger. We're finding the spine. Try and lay 1 vertebra at a time down. Magic circle goes over your head. And exhale. Scoop your belly in and up, pressing into the pinky edge side. Find that nice C-curve. Lengthen tall. Exhale, lift the pelvic floor muscles. Belly draws in. It swoops back and it hollows. Tuck the tail. We roll down, gazing through the magic circle. Find your spine. Gaze goes with the circle until it goes behind you. Inhale. Exhale. Scoop the belly back. Press your feet in. Try not to lift them up, and lengthen up. 2 more. Exhale, lift the pelvic floor muscles, belly draws in, it swoops back, pressing into the pinky edge side of the circle, reaching back. It's kind of a massage on the spine. Inhale, exhale, swoop the belly in, hollow it up, 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 reach. Last one, exhale, lift the pelvic floor, scoop, hollow, 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 tuck the tail, rounding through the spine. We're trying to touch each vertebra one at a time, allowing it to articulate into the mat. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale. Coming up nice and tall. So give that a try and just see if you can start to move from your center and have fun.